On a rainy night, lightning struck, causing the house's circuit to break and plunging it into darkness. Silence prevailed inside the house, but the rhythmic sound of raindrops on the window was unsettling. Emily, a young woman, attempted to control the trembling light of a candle, but failed. The darkness made the old house within the forest even more eerie. After a while, a distant scream was heard. Emily, in the trembling light of the candle, sensed something moving in the forest surrounding the house. The rapid approach of footsteps accelerated the beating of her heart. She stood at the door, startled by its creaking. Suddenly, everything inside the house fell silent. As she looked out the window, a figure emerged in the cemetery. A misty silhouette advanced towards her in the rainy night, while Emily's heart raced in the silence of the graveyard. The darkness inside the house intensified. The sound of the cemetery gate being pushed open echoed into the room, disturbing the silence beyond the door. With trembling hands, Emily pulled aside the window curtain and looked outside. The figure in the graveyard appeared to stand by an old tomb. Its face was obscured, but a hand reached out towards Emily. With bated breath, she realized that the figure was silently extending an invitation. With a deep sigh, Emily followed the figure that vanished into the darkness when lightning struck. Under the heavy rain, the silence of the graveyard returned. When the lightning illuminated the surroundings again, the window curtain in front of Emily held a mystery echoing in the flickering can. However, a gust of wind awakening with a hiss in the room swept away the curtain. The cold wind entering through the window extinguished the candles, and Emily, in the quiet darkness within the forest, heard something moving in the graveyard round her house. A mournful scream drowned in the sound of rain and vanished into the graveyard silence. As Emily listened to the screams vanishing into the graveyard silence, she shivered at the sound of the cold wind seeping through the window. Suddenly, a figure emerging among the shadows stealthily entered the house. Before screaming, it whispered to Emily with mournful eyes, "I'm waiting for you, H."